Hello again, this is Monsignor John Kasza here at St. James Parish, going through the various kinds of artwork that we have available here at St. James. And I'd like to show you the crucifix that is at the center of the sanctuary. This is what's known as the San Damiano crucifix, and it dates from the 11th century or so. And this, of course, is a copy. The original is in Assisi. But this is the cross that St. Francis was praying before. And while he was praying, he saw the lips of Jesus move. And Jesus spoke to him and said, "Francis, go repair my house, which you see is falling into ruin." Now, St. Francis thought that that meant the Church of San Damiano. It turned out that what God was saying to Francis is, go and repair my house, the church, meaning the church itself needs to be rejuvenated, be brought back up. And so when St. Francis saw this, he really began his work of ministry, going out and preaching the gospel to the poor. But this particular icon, and this is called an icon cross, features several prominent things. First of all, we have the figure of Jesus, which is in three-dimensional. It's very white, okay, brighter colors, in contrast to the darker background, to show that the prominence of the cross of Christ and the prominence of Jesus. You see very prominently in this one, you have the nimbus right back here, the halo. Of course, the nail marks of hands and feet. And then off on the side here, the mark of the soldier's lance that pierced his heart. The cross, as a background, has major witnesses, which are right over here. Okay? Major witnesses of the crucifixion. And the major witnesses basically are five. The first one being Mary, okay? The mother of Jesus, of course. And then we have St. John, the beloved disciple. On this side, we have Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James, and finally, the centurion, who is the witness to God, to the crucifixion of Jesus, and he's the one that said, "Behold, this truly was the Son of God." And they each have very prominent features. Okay? As we go up the cross here, we see these are six figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are angels who are witnesses to the crucifixion of our Lord. At the bottom, we have smaller figures representing the witnesses of Christ. You have over here the soldier Longinus. He's the Roman soldier who pierced Jesus in the heart. And we see also the lower right is another soldier right here, who is the soldier who offered Jesus the sponge soaked in vinegar. And then appearing over the soldier on the left side is a small little face. And we can see if we can find it here. So up there. Is the heads of three others. Basically, this is according to the notes, the author who wrote the icon. Okay. Then you also have at the very bottom of the cross, right down here, is a partially destroyed picture, but 6 figures, 2 of whom are represented with halos. It's very difficult to see. But these are the patron saints of Umbria, where this cross was found, Umbria in Italy. St. John, St. Michael, St. Rufino, St. John the Baptist, St. Peter, and St. Paul. Okay. Moving up to the top of the cross, we have the heavenly welcome. Okay. And basically we see Jesus is carrying the cross. This is after his resurrection. Okay. And he's climbing out of the tomb, right here. And 10 angels, these figures here are crowded around welcoming him, and he's got his hand raised up as a form of greeting. At the very top of the cross, you see the right hand of God in a gesture of blessing. And then basically God the Father raising Jesus from the dead, but also blessing him. Now on the right side of the picture, near the left calf of Jesus, is a little bird. Okay. And a small figure of a fowl. There's a rooster, perhaps some of it was a picture of Jesus as being denied 3 times by Peter. Sometimes it's a sign of immortality in Christian art. And there's also another small animal over here, which is a cat. But this basically shows the whole crucifixion scene. You have, again, Jesus is prominent. You have the witnesses. You have the angels here. You have witnesses from history, and then, of course, the heavenly welcome. So this particular cross has been a part of St. James' history for the past 20 years or so. It's been here in the church in our daily Mass chapel, and recently was moved to the center of the sanctuary here in the main part of the church. I hope that you enjoy this brief tour of the church and the various pieces of art. We're going to take a look at the other videos that we have on display for you.